What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Coach here to talk about what everybody's been talking about, the Sherrone Moore situation, scandal, whatever you want to call it. So here's my thoughts on it. Like, first and foremost, Sherrone Moore was fired not for cheating on his wife or having a inappropriate relationship. It is having an inappropriate relationship with a member of the Michigan staff, which is a big no-no at Michigan. So that's why he was fired. It wasn't because a lot of people saying, "Oh, mind your business." Oh, like who isn't having an affair, whatever like that. Look, it is against the rules of his employer, or former employer, should I say. So regardless of how it got found out, regardless who said something, and it seems like the young lady was the one to go to the university to let them know that all the rumors were in fact true about their relationship. Look, that doesn't matter. And again, Sherrone Moore was fired because of that. Not because he was a particularly bad football coach, which I think a lot of people thought, the timing of this is like right after signing day and right after all this, like getting ready for a bowl. This is crazy. And then as the story just kept growing and things kept coming out and coming out and coming out. And now with today, him being officially arraigned and looking at him, on that closed circuit feed, there was just nothing behind his eyes. And I think it was the look of a man who realized he was defeated, by the undefeated, to say the least. Look, he isn't the first or the last coach who will be defeated by the undefeated. But look, Bobby Petrino and Rick Pitino and Hugh Freeze and going way back, in another sport, Larry Eustachy, who was the Iowa State basketball coach who was like hanging out at frat parties with co-eds. You lay low, you go away, you rebuild your image and stuff like that. And Pitino had to go to Iona. And then eventually he gets back up and makes his way back up to big time college basketball. Hugh Freeze went to Liberty and eventually, ended up back, in big time college football. The thing that's going to keep Sherrone Moore from possibly getting back into college football, of course, the reason why he was arraigned today was going to the young lady's house with a weapon, or going into her apartment and finding a weapon, finding a knife, and threatening to harm himself and her as well. That's what's going to get him not able to maybe find a job anymore. Not because he's a black coach who might be getting, shunned away because he won't get another job because he's black, and so many other white coaches are going to get, second and third chances. It's like the act after it. My grandmother would always tell me the cover up sometimes is worse than the crime. Well, Sherrone, is like what you did, that was worse than the crime. That was worse than the quote unquote crime. You committed an actual crime. And it comes out that he had been stalking this young lady and like threatening her, and then fires her. And after he fires her, she's like, "Well, I'm going to tell Michigan everything." And then she did, and cost him his job, cost him his family, cost him his credibility, things that, aren't easy to come by. I do want to just say that this is a crazy situation. Michigan holds himself up to a certain standard. It's become like a joke. But when they say they're Michigan men and Michigan men act a certain way, like Bo Schembechler instilled that into the Michigan, psyche, if you will. And it's something that they actually really stand by. And I'm not shocked that Michigan is kind of standing on their morals and didn't decide to just brush this under the rug. So with this case, look, since this case broke, more and more things have come out. I know this is a bit of a long video, so if you stayed here to this point, thank you. It's just a lot to unpack and a lot yet to unpack. This has been Coach. Peace.